Okay, students. So in this particular video, I'm going to talk about, say, discounts or mark price and the selling price, something like that. Okay. So there are few concepts. So सबसे पहले we will go to start with cost price. So what is the cost price? Cost price is the price of the article at which we buy the article. Okay. Then there is something called as mark price. Okay. Now say mark price is price of the article where the shopkeeper has marked it. Okay. Okay. I'll give the example towards the end. Then there is something called as discount. So discount is always calculated on the mark price, or discount percentages are also always calculated on the mark price. And if you'll remove this discount from this mark price, we're going to get something as selling price. Okay. So if the cost price is 100, let's understand with one example. Let's say cost price is rupees 100 and the mark price is like say 10% above the cost price. So it will become rupees 110, rupees 110. Now understand, if the mark price is 110 and the discount percentage is 10%, discount percentage is 10%. So what is going to happen? 10% of 110 we're going to calculate. 10% of 110. As I said, discount percentage is always calculated in the mark price. So what we're going to do, we'll remove this 10%. So 10% of 110 will become rupees 11. So discount will become 10% of mark price. So it will become 10 upon 100 of mark price 110. So it will become 11 rupees. Are you understanding? So it will become 11 rupees. If the discount is rupees 11, that 11 will have to suppose to subtract from the mark price. That's how we're going to get the selling price. So selling price will become 110 minus 11. So it will become 99 rupees. And in that case, student, you can see the cost price of the object is 100 and the selling price is rupees 99. So the shopkeeper will going to make rupees 1 loss. You understood, guys? And then loss percent will become loss upon CP into 100. So loss is rupees 1. So the loss percent will become loss upon CP into 100. I hope you are understanding very well. So loss is 1 rupee on rupees 100. So into 100. Since it is on 100, you can directly actually consider it as 1 percentage. I hope you understood this. It's very simple, student. In case if you have understood, please put this quickly everything in your book, guys. Hurry up. So simple thing, guys. Remember this chain. First comes CP. On CP, there is some rise. Sometimes or sometimes there won't be any rise. So still CP and then there will be rise. If there is a rise, then there is something called as marked up price or mark price. Okay, some people call it lease price also, and so many words. Then on the mark price or else on the lease price, there will be some discount is allotted or discount is given. Now, if we'll remove the discount from the mark price, always remember that discount is always calculated in the mark price. So discount, if you'll subtract from the mark price, you're going to get the selling price. And now finally, you know what is the cost price and what is the selling price. So you will be able to decide whether there is a profit or a loss. Profit when SP would be greater than the CP, and the loss when SP would be less than the cost price. And then profit percent and the loss percent. So profit upon CP into 100 or loss upon CP into 100. That way we can calculate, and you can just remember this chain. This is the chain. Okay. So again, pause the video and copy paste it. Okay. So we will do once sum after this. So student, basis on this, we're going to do these two sums and then we'll wind up this topic. So let's see the sum number 12. During a festival season, a shop offered a discount 20% on the mark price of all the items. Of all the items, give a 20% discount here. Okay. Now find the selling price of the two trousers marked up at rupees 1900 each. So first of all, we'll start with the word trouser. Okay. So 12th answer. So What is the for trouser? So see, find the selling price of the two trousers marked at rupees 1900 each. So in this case, cost price is not given, directly the mark price is given. Mark price is given as 1900, but then there is word 2. So 1900 into 2. So 2 into 1900. So it will become obviously rupees 3800, on which he is getting 20% discount. Okay, we will do that little later. Okay, the 20% discount part we will do little later. And three shirts marked at rupees 760 each. Okay, so for shirt, mark price will going to become 3 into 760. So that will become 3 zeros are 0, 3 6 are 18, 1 carried, 3 sevens are 21, plus 1, 22. So that becomes altogether 3,800 plus 2,280 rupees. So student, what is the total mark price? So the total mark price, what someone can do, they can calculate 20% discount of these, 20% of discount of these, and then they can add it. But I'm just taking direct steps. So I'm calculating the total mark price, because on an average, on all the on the final bill also you can calculate 20% discount, and that will not going to make any difference. So I'm just doing that. So the total mark price will become 3,800 plus 2,280. So if we will add these, it will become, say, 38 plus 22, 60, and then that 80, 68, isn't it? And now student, on this we're going to calculate discount. So discount is given as 20%. So 20% if there is a discount. So how to calculate the selling price? Simple. So first of all, what we're going to calculate? We're going to calculate discount. Actual discount we'll calculate. So discount will become 20%. Discount is always calculated on mark price. Discount is always calculated on the mark price. So what is the mark price? Total mark price is 6080. So 6080 ke upar 20%. So 10 will get cancelled with this, and 10 will get calculated with this. So that's how the cancellation will happen. Now 608 into 2 will become 1216. I mean 1216. So 1216 would be the total discount on this bill. So what will be the selling price? See, isn't it very simple? Selling price will become mark price minus discount. Selling price will become whatever is the mark price. From that, we're going to remove the discount. So that is mark price is 6080 minus 1216. So it will become 4 rupees, and then say 7 minus 1, 6, and then that 10 minus 2, 8, and then that 5 minus 1, 4. So the final bill will become rupees 4864, and that's it. That's the answer. Isn't it very simple, sir? Just pause the video over here and please copy paste this quickly in your book. Hurry up. This is the entire sum. Put it quickly in your book. Hurry up, guys. Hurry up.